Hey guys, my name is Dempsey. I am a writer and critic at Film Speak, speaking to you today about this wonderful little surprise that I saw, which you guys were a part of, called Dora. Uh,
Yeah.
Search for Soul Dorado.
Oh yeah.
I,
Yeah.
I'm just very curious, right? Because I didn't realize this till I actually looked up the show. The show's been around for 25 years. Uh,
Oh yeah.
the
25-year
franchise,
anniversary.
which is probably older than some of you guys are. So
I
Yep,
think
All of us.
yeah.
all
Yeah.
of us. Yeah, but no comment.
Yeah.
I wanted to pick your brains about why do you think this franchise is still around? Like, obviously, it has something in it for everybody, right? For the kids, right? It makes people feel involved. But what do you think? What do you have to say about its longevity? I would love to hear from all of you.
When I think of Dora, I just think of childhood wonder, call for adventure. And I think as you get older, you kind of lose that a little bit. You lose touch of that. And so Dora really inspires adults too, to say yes to adventure and to remind themselves just to have that childhood curiosity again.
So true. No, I completely agree. And also, like, I've been rewatching all the Dora episodes just because I'm like, that's my girl. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta show up. And they are so entertaining. I was
Oh
just
yeah.
sitting there and I'm like, where's my popcorn? I need to grab like my popcorn and an icy or something to drink because I could sit there for hours just watching the episodes and it's so timeless and she's so consistent. And I think that was so important in this movie for us to like make sure we were doing her justice and Diego justice and also like these brand new characters justice. That was we put so much care and passion into it to make sure that everybody, including people who watched the show when they were younger, is going to love this movie.
Also, I feel like the format of the show is just so fun to watch. Like,
yeah.
there's something about like checking off a checklist
Ah.
that's like so satisfying. All right,
Yeah.
she's got to go under this bridge first. Then she's got to cross that river next. I know what's coming.
Where we gonna go?
I know it's coming.
Da-da-da-da.
And then she ends up in the gold where the whole treasure's at.
Ah.
I'm like, whoa, like that's perfect. As a kid, I was eating that up.
So good.
It was
As an
amazing.
adult, I'm eating it
Oh,
up.
100%.
And now that you mentioned that, I think about, that's such a reflection on life too, because you have these goals that you want to reach, and then sometimes there's a swiper that comes your way and veers you off track. And so, yeah, it's this metaphor for life, Dora. Yeah.
Really.
Dora's just that girl.
Acston, why do you like Dora? What makes her so amazing?
I just love how there's so much adventure and action.
Oh, yeah.
And plus, you get to learn a new language.
That's true.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
very true.
Muy bien.
And so this is not the first live action film that Dora has had, but it breaks away from a lot of what makes Dora Dora. And I don't think I'm spoiling anything because this is in the trailer. We lose Map,
Ah.
which is like insane. That like I was shocked when I saw that. But what do you think really sets this apart from everything else that has been done with the franchise before? And once again, I'd love to hear from all of you.
Well, I mean, I think all the media that we've had of Dora up until now is so fantastic, and it adds so much to the overarching world, the Doraverse, if you will. And again, she's such a positive light in the Latin community and in every single community around the world. It's a love for culture and a love for community throughout different cultures. And I think what sets this movie apart from everything that we've seen so far is that we see Dora go through something that's kind of like symbolically life-changing in a way for herself. She really finds this like new self-confidence with her. And when she takes away, Map, as long as other things that happens in the film where she loses the things that kind of make her Dora in what we think it is, she just is the adventurer. She is la exploradora. She is the light. She is Sol Dorado in a way, if you want to put it like that. She is the one that like leads the group because that's who she is. It's not what Map is. It's not what Backpack is, nor Boots, nor Swiper, but that's who she is at the core of herself. And to discover that was so like, I get goosebumps thinking about it. It was such an amazing time. And filming that scene too, I felt so emotional filming it because I thought, this is hopefully like people are going to resonate with this, and find a confidence within themselves that whatever they put their mind to, they can get it.
Man, you hit that. I was like,
Sorry.
honestly, I was like a big aha moment for me. I was like, yeah, you're right, truly.
Thank you. I did study.
No,
Yeah,
that was fantastic. And I guess I only have time for like one more question. So my call is to all of you. Why should people see this? I watched it with my kids. They ate it up. But like, if you're not a fan of Dora, if you don't have kids, what? And please, I would love to hear from all of you. What is
Really
your
quickly.
call to action to make people want to watch this film?
Super quickly, I'm just going to add this. Our director, Alberto Belli, he was super inspired by The Goonies and Indiana Jones and Jurassic Park. And I think there are some shots that are like such callbacks to those movies. So even if you're like, Dora, whatever, which is rude, by the way, but even if, you're not a fan of Dora, no worries. You're definitely a fan of those other 3 movies and you should check it out.
Yeah.
So
I say just give it a chance. Like I said, as an adult, you can learn so much from content made for kids. You just learn so much about having that curiosity, and I mean, you get to see Axe be hilarious, and it's just a fun time. It's a funny movie, and I think people will really, really enjoy it.
Yeah, even if-
regardless
yeah.
of what age.
Exactly. And I think even if this wasn't a Dora movie, like it would still be a standalone great movie. But now we get to incorporate all the things that make Dora Dora, and we get to put those little nuggets that just make the movie even that more special. And truly, I read the script and I was like, wow, like this could really be something. And watching it, like watching the full version of it, I'm like, this is a terrific movie.
This
Like
is
I
something.
can't believe we did this, and now I got to be a small part of this. And it was just nuts to see. So yeah,
Life-changing for me. Like
Yeah.
just Samantha,
Yeah.
life-changing.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much, and I cannot wait to see what you all do next, and hopefully a Dora sequel.
oh, maybe Dempsey.
That's a
Who
good idea.
knows?
Hopefully.
Good idea.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool.
Take care, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Bye.